Royal Noble, honorable brothers and sisters from around the world, the Light Kingdom Party, Mr. Caduceus, and the Royal Order of the Divine Light. We want to talk today about the border wall and the affiliated prison camps that have been realized in order to get the money for the border wall. See, there is behind everything is a grand scheme. And the grand scheme is, let us first imprison these children. Let us have this public uproar against the immigrants. And at the same time, let us make money off such immigrants. Interestingly enough, I have researched it, and for your leisure and education, you will find that, in fact, the information we have posted on different sites reveal very clearly that the exact same companies that have realized those secret prison camps are financially involved in the construction of the border wall. It is a quid pro quo situation that we have here. And it is a situation in which we find the apex of a scheme that is founded on the billions of dollars that Donald Trump wishes to generate, that he promised for the Mexicans to provide, but that are now taken from the taxpayers, not because of their safety, but in order for money to be spent with contractors that are used also, and we need also to build hotels, correct? Fact of the matter is that the only motivation that is behind that border wall is a financial one. And it is again a relationship between American oligarchs that, on a foundation of a conspiracy and scheme, we allege, has placed in front of you a scenario of utmost disgusting proportions. We have seen very clearly in the last years how low we have sunk. And the question is, how further can we go? The Light Kingdom Party therefore appeals to you. This has to end. Do not send money anymore to those systems. Provide your contributions to the light. And personally engage for the light and with the light, and communicate that change needs to happen and that we need to work together to really cleanse this sewer of corruption we face. To use the tears of children, to use the separation of a family in order for a border wall to be realized is of utmost disgusting nature. And for us to not only leave the Paris Agreement, but also from a most significant humanitarian international organization, reflects very clearly who we are, what we have become, and that in truth we are not far away from a Nazi Germany. And when we allow for the borders to be pushed and pushed and pushed, we will find ourselves in a place where there is no freedom of speech anymore, where in fact your freedom is something that is just up to one man. Because in truth, we don't see any Republican Party anymore. We don't see any party anymore. The only thing what we see on a daily basis are tweets from one man, decisions made by one man. And these decisions that he makes serve only one man, we allege. The time has come to awaken, to see in objectivity and clarity what is happening here in the United States and how other nations from around the world view us. We are better than this. This is a great country, and we need to make it really and truly great again. And to you, Robert Mueller, honorable brother, not much time is left. We understand that all pressure, all weight we currently have in this country that endangers us is of extraordinary proportions, and for you as one man to carry with your team, very difficult. But we're running out of time. Something needs to happen. Justice needs to unfold. And we truly hope that very quickly clarity is brought into a presidential election that, as Tom Arnold identified, has not brought a winning leader into this nation, but somebody who just simply used other countries to defraud the system. And Tom Arnold clearly said, he is not the president of this nation. He is not the legitimate president of this nation, as his victory was founded on a fraud. It is extremely important for us to acknowledge that we are part of that fraud as long as we are not standing against it. Witnesses of a crime are as guilty as the ones that committed the crime when they remain silent, when they don't raise their voice and take a stand. And therefore we ask you, royal, noble, honorable brothers and sisters here in the United States of America, make your stand. Give this country what this country needs. We need a break from all of this. And we need to open the gates to freedom. We need to restore justice. And we need to make certain that everyone in the future understands that no man is above the law. Something that has been, up to now, clearly not been happening. Any other president, and I allege that, from Bush to Clinton to Obama, would have sustained all these scandals if they would have the media exposing them to their core nature, with their very essence. And I wish to express to the media my heartfelt gratefulness and thankfulness for being so courageous, for consistently pushing the subject, and for not being influenced by superior powers that Donald Trump has claimed and secured for himself. We are not to be intimidated. We are not to be silenced. And we shall make our voices heard, because it is our responsibility as men of honor, as women of honor, to take such position.